Hi, welcome back. It's early morning here in Los Angeles, and I have to get ready to go to my brother's baby shower. He's playing, of course, when I want to do this. So, I want to talk about empowerment. And I rolled out of bed and I was like, okay, what message do they need in this series to help them manifest their dreams? This is a part of my 50-part series on manifesting. I'm calling it my manifesting school. So let's talk empowerment. And so I'm speaking to everyone, but I'm really speaking to women of color. And how do we feel empowered in this world? Because it does affect what we allow into our experience when we feel subconsciously like a victim. And so I think first and foremost, believing that you are worthy of everything that you want. I think that is the first thing, is knowing that you are equal to everyone. And while the playing field may not always be equal, if we're going to be real, you are worthy of what you want. And with that, you have to find your own way there. There is not a clear cut path to success for particularly women of color. And so we have to, we've been given the gift, I think it's actually a gift, to create our own path. And on some level, everyone has to create their own path, but particularly for women of color, we have to create our own path. And so it's first and foremost acknowledging that you are worthy. You deserve to have what you want, and you do not need to feel like a victim. Now, I think it's important to emphasize that if there has been some type of trauma in your past, then you need to do the psychological work to work through that. And there is no weakness in seeking out psychological support. It's not what I do. There are brilliant trained professionals that can help you with that. But even given your past, with the right support, you can still feel empowered. Now let's talk spiritually. The energy of empowerment, according to Abraham Hicks, is one of the highest vibrating feelings that you can experience. And with that, you can create rapidly in your life that which you want. And so, how do we get into the feeling of empowerment? So, empowerment feels light. Empowerment feels like truth, and empowerment is authenticity, and it's accepting the duality of things, that there is a light and a dark to all experiences, and proceeding from the best possible version of yourself in that moment. And that comes from not questioning yourself, to going for it, even if the odds seem like they're against you. And they're not if you create your own path. That's what's so amazing about being a woman and a person of color in this day and age, is that we do get to create our own path. And while working within the systems that were created for us. And there is a miraculous thing called intuition, and if you allow that to guide you, that wisdom to come through you, you will know exactly what to do. And trusting that, really trusting your intuition, going for what you want, being diligent in your pursuit of that, and getting as much information as possible. What do I mean by as much information as possible? So say you want to start a business. I was speaking with a woman recently, and she was talking about opening she has opened a business, and it's not going as well as she had hoped. And so as I continued to speak to her, I realized that the business model she had chosen, she wasn't taking actions in accordance with that. And so that comes from just knowledge. So if you are setting out to start a business, before you start spending any money, really get clear about what business model you're following, get as much information about that as possible, and then make your own choices and decisions accordingly. This is where experts can be of assistance to you, but I don't want you to copy them, but I want you to acknowledge what has worked and to create your own version of that. And sometimes you won't always know what will work for you, but you can look around and see, okay, what has been around for a long period of time, and what has stood the test of time, and how can I create a strategy for myself, an empowering strategy for myself around that. So, but in saying that, there are some strategies that are going to go away and may not work for your business. And so be aware of that. Um, Warren Buffett says that he spends most of his day reading. And I want to encourage you to read, 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 read. Not from the place of comparison, not from the place of trying to emulate something. I don't think that type of modeling works. I think allow yourself to do the necessary research, the basics of business or relationships or money, personal finance, and then from there figure out what system works best for you. And don't hold yourself accountable to things that don't match your personality. So what do I mean by this is, if there is a societal system in place, let's say um, credit, let's do credit, and you know that that system isn't in alignment with the way you approach your life, you still can have great credit and use that system to position yourself where you want to be without feeling burdened by it. Empowerment means that you release the burdens, you release the shackles, really, and you find your own way there, and you are confident in that because you've done your research, you've tested it out, and you know, and you've trusted your intuition more than anything that it's the right move for you. That is how we as manifestors, we as women of color, really find our place of empowerment. So I should probably go get ready for this baby shower. I look forward to joining you on the next video. This is so exciting. I'm continuing to teach you about manifestation and what it looks like and how to really take your life to the next level. You can find me at intuitivecoachingwithamy.com. I work one-on-one with clients, and I want to help you create the life of your dreams, like real, legit life of your dreams. So take care of yourself.